In the previous Primal Pursuit adventure, I was out on a week-long hunt in New Zealand's Southern Alps, hunting the famous Himalayan Bull Tahr, camping in snow-capped mountains in grueling, tough conditions, testing the body and mind. This was one trip of a lifetime. And in this episode, I'm back at it once again. This time, however, I'm solo, camping once again in the mountains over 3 nights, hunting these incredible alpine animals, pushing my mind and body to its limits in this extreme landscape. Another lifetime trip, plenty of action, so stick around and enjoy the ride. Guys, out on another adventure today. I'm heading high into the mountains, South Island, New Zealand, in the search of chamois, potential red deer, but yeah, packed up, got enough for a couple of nights, and if I get lucky with an animal, I can stay longer. Yeah, food will dictate that, so got tent, everything. It's going to be a mission, it's going to be an awesome adventure. Let's go. As the sun rose on this early winter's morning, the challenge was laid ahead. Vast landscape into the mountains, rough, rugged conditions, snow-lined ridges, all the elements stacked in the favour of these incredible alpine animals, which I was to target over the next 3 nights. And the adventure began. I've got about 3 hours through this bush before I get out to the tops. Out into the clear, only 10 minutes in, feeling steep incline. Look at this beautiful forest. Can't quite get the colours on the GoPro, but stunning. Wow, right up in the clouds now, super misty and airy. Awesome. Not so awesome for hunting, but might clear further up or later in the day when the sun burns through, we'll see. Alright, finally made it. Peeking out of the bush here, and they've got the tussocks behind me, so getting pumped. Looks like the skies have cleared. Can see all the mountains in the background everywhere. Wow, look at this view. Above the clouds now, mountains sprinkled with snow in the background. Beautiful. And big open tussock country with nice gutters and stuff, which I'll be searching in later for chamois. Unreal. Well, I've made it up into some pretty epic country. And an understatement, look at this. Right up on the tops. Crazy terrain that side. Got to be some bull tahr over there. Well, pretty hard going, it's a long way across there. I think I've just spotted a chamois and maybe 1 or 2 tahr, but really hard to see. I even zoomed in on my camera, but it's really long way, so push up further and get a little bit more elevation. Yes, big gutters and all sorts happening up here, so we'll see what I can find. Well, I've just moved further up and scoping this other side of the ridge here, and I've actually spotted definitely my first chamois. It looks like a good one. It's right up near the bluffs. Camera's buggered, man, I can't focus. You saw that there's a couple of them up there, so I'll try and get a better look with my binoculars. I can't focus with the camera, but they look alright, so I think I'm gonna push up. They're way up there somewhere. Oh, well, there's animals, it's good. Bit of a scouting mission. I wasn't sure if there's going to be much around here, so far so good. I'll see if I can get a close look and let's bomb in, have a crack. Here's my rifle, my only rifle, Tikka T3x, calibered in 308. I've got the Burris Signature HD here, 315/44. Nice scope, very good bang for buck, does the job. And I've got my suppressor, time to put that on. There's animals around. This is the ATEC H2 suppressor. This is ridiculously quiet. Awesome, awesome suppressor. Sweet, ready for action. Well, I've been glassing this face for a while now, watching these chamois. They're actually moving down. They move down quite a bit substantially. It would enable me just to kind of straddle across these faces and get a shot and see what happens. It's amazing country. It just keeps opening up. More big gutters, valleys and creeks, and yeah, incredible. Gotta be careful every time you peek over one of these spots. There could be animals anywhere. So handy, this little cup carabiner. Clip onto your pack. Looks like it's been a couple of cold nights. Probably going to be much the same tonight. There we go. Cool. Going to be a cold night for sure. Pretty keen to take an animal for some meat, and then I can prolong my trip, because otherwise I've probably only got tonight and one more night of food. So see what I can find over here. I'll take the best option if I can get in range for a shot. Alright, I believe I've got a reasonable buck up there. There's 4 chamois. I've got the wind behind me, terrible. I'm pretty sure it's that chamois looking at me, it can smell me. But one advantage I do have is the afternoon sun coming down into their eyes. Not much else, so I'm just going to bomb right down here, try and get out of view, and then come right up that creek, tucked out of the wind, hopefully just enough up and either over or yeah, under them, and hopefully can get a shot off. Can see him just looking at me. He's hoping. Whoa. Damn it. They were just in here, they winded me. Just saw them running right up the tops. Damn. Wasn't much I could do there. That bloody wind boosted up to the bluff there, hooning along. They were on a mission. I'm estimating it about 250, 300 up there where they were. Quickly whipped out my rangefinder and it's all buggered. Oh, technology's not helping me on this trip. Yeah, so I had to just guess. I just aimed just above the shoulder on a nice buck, and it didn't hit. Oh well, bit of action. Well, lesson learnt there. Get some better gear. That little cheap golf rangefinder, totally stuffed out. It's just gone all blurry. As if I had had that quick estimate, I know my dials, and I could have just put it on the chamois and shot. That's hunting. Things go wrong. Don't always go your way. I almost should have just shot at animal itself and not aimed any higher. I might have got it, but hey, there's always what ifs. It's all good. Only day one. Freeze-dried meal it is for dinner tonight. All good. Alright, absolutely mint morning, absolute minter, but yeah, things do change up in the mountains and stuff, but anyways, I'm prepared and I've got all my stuff, got my tent, all my warm gear, and I'm heading up. So, well, couldn't spot any chamois on that face today. The wind's still hard, kind of northerly, pushing towards there anyway, so it'd be another repeat of yesterday. Unreal. Up at these altitudes, it just doesn't get easy. First glacier I've ever seen. Pretty neat. I've spotted a chamois right up the top, way up there by itself. Looks good. Looks like a good buck. I like to say that, but I'm optimistic. This wind actually might be in my favour. Oh, well, that chamois gave me the slip. I think he tucked over the backside. Woo. Made it to the top of the mountain. Woo. Down there. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Mountaintop cappuccino. Oh yeah, well deserved. Dead still right now. It's absolutely incredible. Hard to describe. Glaciers all around me. Unbelievable. Bluebird day. Hot coffee. Too good. I need to get way down to there to the edge of that tussock and start glassing. I've traversed the worst part of the snow and ice, come down a few slides, but just stayed in the sun where that top layer of ice had melted off. I've spotted the chamois, which I spotted on last light last night, tucked down into this little gutter. He had a bit of a limp on the front leg, and he's holed up right in this gutter, right up in here. I'm really not sure if it was me that injured this chamois yesterday, or it's been injured by itself somehow, or another hunter, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if chamois are very resilient. I know deer are, for example. Fallow, I've shot a couple with huge injuries just healing back, and Dad's shot one with the leg blown off. They're pretty hearty, but I'm not sure about this chamois. So best thing to do is go and put it out of its misery, and I'd get some meat out of it anyway. So good chamois tracks actually, like that's a big hoof. Might have been that one from earlier today, moving across, he just disappeared. Some strange other big prints, look like huge cat prints, like about that big, man, unreal. Tails of the puma down the South Island, I don't know. Yeah, I just got to plan my route now and really not stuff this up. Wind's still up my ass, I need to get up top, get right around, and then I'm going to come down on the chamois. I've traversed across all the way from way up there, and still got visuals on this chamois, but the chamois is definitely looking at me. It's just bedded down there right up under this rock face there. Wind is just unbelievable. It's just following me, it just keeps changing its mind, and right now it's blowing down this gully where yesterday it was blowing up, and this morning another direction. It's just very hard work, but that's all part of the challenge. Here in that gutter, so just gotta slowly traverse across this shingle, come down. I'm getting really close. This is where the chamois was originally bedded up. Walk down there, just around that corner. The wind swung around afternoon and it's coming up fairly perfect. This might be my best chance yet. Gonna walk down here very, very quietly, peek over, hopefully I can get a shot. Animal's limping badly, so I want to put it out of its misery. My heart's pumping. I love it. It's the ultimate thrill. Closing in on an animal, especially one you've barely ever shot at before. Right. Presuming the animal hasn't walked any further, it must be within about 70 metres. I'm going to take it really quietly. I'm going to get my gun ready, get a bullet in the chamber, and just get ready to pull the trigger. Chamois down. Dead as anything. Dropped on the spot. Oh. Oh wow. What a day. Oh, successful stalk. Far out, man. Started down here, went right up there, right up to the very top. It's way beyond that snow, which you can see. Traversed all the way across here and just was very patient. I was going to push in a bit faster on the chamois, but I knew I had all afternoon. Just waited until it tucked around this corner and beelined it, man, down here. Good result. That means I can stay another night or two at least in the mountains, because I've only got food for tonight. Stoked. I'm hoping it's a buck, but we'll soon see. There it is. Oh, beautiful wee chamois. Man, that's a thick coat. Oh, thanks, bro. Cheers, brother. Look at that. After all that, it is a buck. I'm stoked. Pretty cool. Not bad length. Beautiful animals, eh? Cool. Yeah, wicked. I'm actually pretty wrapped with that. It's about as big as I thought it was. I didn't think it was a mad trophy, but yeah, that's wicked, man. Just to show you, there's gonads. Definitely a buck. I know a lot of you hunters out there probably saying I shouldn't have shot that. It depends what you consider a trophy. A lot of you guys, all you want to shoot is just get that 10-inch, 11-inch buck for a chamois, for example, or whatever. If that's what a successful hunt is for you, and that's what it's all about, is just getting the trophy, then cool, that's your thing. For me, it's so cheesy, but it is the full experience, and pushing my body and brain to limits. My last Tahr hunt just been, that was just something else, pushed me well beyond my limits of my body. I knew I was capable of. It was just amazing. And then you're just up in the mountains, you're in the forest. It's so much more than just a trophy. It's so cheesy. I get sick of the cliches, but it's so true. My most memorable red deer hunting experience in the raw, and my best trophy, is the most hideous looking ugly head. I'll put a photo up now if I can find it, link it in the video. It was a monster, a cull animal as most would say, but that's my most favourite head to date, because it was an absolute hell stalking over hours and hours and hours through the mud and water and horrible terrain, and I got him. This animal is basically 2 days of hunting for me. Scoped him or his friends yesterday. It was the first animals I'd seen. Just as I got up to the tops, went on them in the afternoon, pulled a shot away, and then all day today, a massive loop around the tops into the snow and mountain and back down, and I got him. Oh man, it just feels so good to finish the puzzle. So that's my 2 cents on that. Pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. Didn't bring a tape, but I'll check it. Just try and have a look. Can't remember which leg. Just it feels kind of all good. I think it might have been this one. Not sure. He might have just had a existing injury. Hard to know. These animals must have some insane eyesight and hearing, because I was literally that kind of first entrance there to the shingle, and he'd already spotted me there, way up there. Some nice dark meat, beautiful. Couple of nice tasty back steaks. I got the rear legs all locked in, got the head. Time to make my way up and to find camp. Sun's setting fast. I'm buggered. I was going to push further up, but here's a nice little, perfect little spot for my tent. And what a view. Alright. Go. Little one-man tent set up for tonight. Flattest spot there, right next to the rock. Hopefully that's caught a bit of warmth today. Helps keep me warm because it's going to be icy. Minter. There we go. Plenty of room in there. Mint. Guys, camp's totally set up, just been chilling. This is the scenes, absolute serenity. It is time to have some dinner though, so I've got one of the chamois back steaks here, just gotta get some of that hair out. I found myself a nice chopping board, just gotta remove that fascia layer, chewy stuff, and then just slice really thin into butter with salt, simple as that. The colour on that stuff, delicious. I often get questions if I put any hunting related content up about the taste of the wild animals. Can you eat them and are they gamey? It's quite a funny term, gamey. People are just used to this bland, boring meat from the supermarket, but wild meat, even if it's in the raw, like it's full of flavour. That's how meat should be. Yeah, it can be a bit tough in certain periods, like now, but slice it thin, cook it right, slow cook it, utilise it properly, and it's all good eating. Right, and goes the chamois. It's all going in. And there we have it, just a real quick sear. Man, nothing wrong with that. Buttery, salty goodness. It's really tender. Good flavour. Wow. I've done this with a few stags now and wild animals, and it's just all comes out pretty much the same. Well, just demoed that back steak, prep that scallop for when I take it home for a boil up and whiten, and then it's climb into the tent and try and stay warm. Enjoy the sunset. See you tomorrow. Ready for another day in the hills, day 3. Alright guys, had a mediocre sleep, but enough. Didn't freeze over last night, but still chilly. How's this for a sunrise? It is unreal. Stunning. Tent held up fine, all packed up, ready for a day mish. Got about 15-20 minutes till sunrise. A little bit worried about this pink sky in the morning. Shepherd's warning, usually pretty correct. Unreal. Beautiful. Well, we're getting snowy again. Wind's up my ass as usual. Once I get up to this top side, I should be able to cruise along the ridge and then hunt down. That's the plan. Well, this is exciting. Just spotted my first bull tahr up here. I really wasn't expecting to run into any of these guys. It's coming my way. I'm going to duck down a bit. Hard to gauge what his size is. Try and close in a bit. Here's the cat prints again. Tell me that's not a cat print. What else could that be? Pretty weird. That tahr's just tucked in behind that hill there. I should be able to close in if I push. Damn, it would be good if my camera was focusing. I think I'd get a proper image of this tahr, as well as my rangefinder working. But I'm gonna have to do it the old school way and get in close. Like yesterday. More of a challenge anyways, more fun. Can't believe it, this bull tahr might be the same one. He's coming towards me. He's just down here, coming into that snow there. Well, he's definitely just a young wee fella, not a shooter, and he's just charging around on the move. Uh-oh, that was not the same tahr. I'm just looking to where I spotted the one earlier. He's still there on the horizon on the ridge. Big, good size. I took the shot. Oh man, wow. He looked decent. Whoa, that was intense. Oh wow, that was insane. I can't believe how close I got to him. Definitely done some damage. Alright, I'm in a flurry. Left my binoculars back there. Jeez. judgment might have been off, but it looked decent. Wow, that was insane. There he is. Oh wow, awesome. Oh, what have we got, mate? Oh, he's pretty solid. Not super long, but awesome. Wow. Cheers, mate. Wicked cape on him. Oh, wow. Doesn't get much more exciting than that. That was intense. Sweet. Yeah, not very long, but just real girthy. Well, photo shoot's done. Pretty wicked. Stoked as. That was just a cool hunt and just such a close experience. Wicked trophy. Sick. Got some meat, got the head, and what a start to the day. Hello? How are you? Oh, you're very loud. These Kias are crazy. Yeah, good morning. Yeah. Hope you're having a good day. I'll be on my way. Please leave me alone. Yeah, hello. You're back again. What do you want? Hey? Oh my gosh. They don't like me here, I don't think. If you're not from New Zealand and unaware of the Kia, they can be quite pesky birds. If you leave your car in certain parking lots or whatever, they'll jump on your windscreen and tear your windscreen wipers to shreds and pick all the rubber out of the windows and all sorts. They're just very naughty birds. Right, I've spotted one chamois buck down here. Only a young one, not very big. Probably a bit smaller than the one I shot yesterday, so. Saw me. Chamois a bit nervous taking a pee. Cool. can see them down there. Maybe not on the GoPro, but there's 1, 2, 3, 6 chamois. At least one buck, maybe not another. But at this stage, not looking as big as I thought. Just try and get the binos out, have a better look. Right, we've got 2 just down here. Oh, they're off. Yeah, definitely not shooters. Nice little buck. Oh well, that was a nice stalker, and they're still right there in shootable range. But yeah, I'm not going to shoot one for the hell of it. None of them are bigger than the one I shot yesterday, so one might be just, but it's all good. Let them grow, get bigger for someone else, or I'll come back. Gnarly country. Oh well, lunchtime it is. Thai green curry, not bad. Far out. I was boosting it up this gutty music playing on my phone loud, causing a scene, and 2 chamois just boosted over the hill here running. Let's see if we can get a visual. Looks to be 2 bucks. Might be wrong. Get the gun ready, try and get a better visual. Hard case, they don't know what to make of me. They're watching me. Oh well, keep trudging back to camp. It's all clouded over and getting pretty windy at times. That early morning orange pink sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Tell you what, it stays true. Weather's definitely changing. Yeah, so better push on. We get stuck up here in the icy snowy mountains. Absolutely incredible watching them just run across these scree slopes, slate and stuff, just unbelievable. Covered like 500 meters in a blink of the eye. Amazing creatures, built for the environment for sure, unlike me. Right, let's go to push up top ridge, follow it right along till it gets snowy, then angle down to camp. Well guys, made it back to camp, and that's a wrap for this episode. Stoked, my first solo alpine hunting mission, and ground I had no idea about, didn't know if there's animals here or not, just went for it and got the results. Awesome chamois, my first half decent chamois, no massive monster but it's all good. Nice big old bull tahr, and yeah, I hope you liked that episode. If you're new to my channel, check out all my other videos if you're into hunting, camping, spearfishing predominantly, anything outdoors. Don't give me too much crap in the comments for things are stuffed up and whatever. I'm pretty new to hunting, especially alpine hunting, so work in progress, but getting some results, so stoked as. If you want to support the channel in any way, just hitting that subscribe button is the best way. It helps the channel truck along nicely. Links in the description for my website, merchandise, etc. Yeah, other than that, cheers for coming along if you've made it this far, and I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers guys.